The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Metropolitans put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-1. It was their 7th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Mets sit atop the NL East, while the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West. Jarrett Parker drove home 3 runs as the Giants took down the Braves 4-3. In the standings, the Braves are in last place in the NL East, and the Giants are in 2nd place in the NL West. Vince Velasquez earned the 3rd W of his season, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 3-0. Entering the day's action, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Phillies are 3rd in the division. The Cincinnati Reds completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As of today, the Reds are atop the NL Central, while the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Brewers had 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-2. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed with Asdrubal Cabrera. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Conforto.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Now the 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder number 52.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Votto is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's 1-0 Mets. Zach Wheeler will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He could strike people out, but he could also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Billy Hamilton sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. A bouncer up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. Here's Adrian now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Duvall ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Todd Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Frazier in front. 3 balls and a strike. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Favorable call in there for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. A high fastball is in there. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Zach Wheeler. And he puts it on the ground to second. Backhanded. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot. Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Nimmo is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Devin Mesoraco, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the 1st out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. The 1-2. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. The 2-2. Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Nimmo at third with 2 away. That's 2-0.
Hey, he's going to have to forget about that triple right there and bear down on this next batter. Have confidence in his catcher if he wants to bounce something and be on the attack.
Swinging a soft liner. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after. In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1, 2, 3, go. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He popped out in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. High and deep to center field. Hamilton going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Popped him up. Barnhart waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Here comes the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time. Here's Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this 2nd trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll reach first safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Nimmo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. The first with it is Wheeler, and the runner will get back standing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night. After digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A shot down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Wheeler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way out in front. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the... Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Schebler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Cespedes, and he makes the catch in the corner. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
1-1 the count now. Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out from 5.
High pop-up. Frazier over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Down. 0, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Brandon Nimmo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's right there. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. And he is in there.
That's some real aggressive base running right there. Was going on the pitch, and on the ground ball goes from first all the way around to third and makes it safely. And you don't see that very often.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another shot now, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
High pop-up. Votto is under it, and that retires the side. So digging in for his second at-bat, Tucker Barnhart will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
It's 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Uh-oh, he missed it. Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46, Phil Gosselin.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Barnhart aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. No balls and a strike to count. No outs, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Nope.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Joey Votto.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
2-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Kyle Crockett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the catcher wanted it down and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitan. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 51.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and 2 strikes. Sewell has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 3-2.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 37, David Hernandez.
Wilmer Flores is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 4. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Devin Mesoraco, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Flores on at first, nobody out. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Schebler giving chase. 1 out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
One and two, here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Too low, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play.
Now batting.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Michael Conforto will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch fouled straight back. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. 2 left for the Mets. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This game's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Scooped up. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Jesse Winker to a pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 33. Jesse Winker.
First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. It's looked at for the first strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail 3-2. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Jared Hughes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Duvall is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he's He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit well towards the hole. Jeanette has it. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Here's Todd Frazier now. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets go down. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of actions, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Jeurys Familia enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. 0-1 the count. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in, and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Jose Peraza comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Lifetime against Familia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Striding into the box, Joey Votto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the ninth is still alive after the 2-out success.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first.